computer. Hey there, everyone. I am Shelly,
Hi, Michael.
and we are the Stitching Duo. We're coming on quick today. Mainly it's me, and I was going to do a solo one today, but Michael's like, "No, Mom, I'll join you." So, okay, great.
Moral
Um,
support.
and moral support, right? That I can do this. So this is going to be an unedited video, so I hope it's going to be great. I hope it'll be fine. Um, I wanted to do a recap of the GaRon Stitchery Retreat that was May 18th to the 21st and give you a little synopsis of me getting to Florida, everything that went on, all of our goodies that we got in our goodie bag, some designers that gave some free patterns, um, obviously my haul that I got from the annex, and the wonderful enabling that the table did that I sat at. Hello to all my table mates. It was wonderful. We had a new stitcher at our table, and we gave her so much information. She asked us so many questions. So I'm sure that her mind was just like floating when we left, but it was wonderful. We had a great, great, great time.
I was at
There
that
were
point
some
at one time in my
giveaways.
life.
Yeah. So there were some giveaways, and we just had the most amazing time. So I actually flew into Florida early. I was supposed to get up with a cousin and a friend from school, but that kind of went south. Things came up with their schedules and we just couldn't meet up. So I arrived on Tuesday, the 16th, and got checked in. Didn't have any problems. It was a really nice ride from the airport. So while I was there, it was really neat, our rooms, because everything was in the center, which I'm sure a lot of you have already seen, the videos and stuff. And then our rooms were all around. So you had like a glass window next to your door. So I was just sitting in there stitching, and Ronnie and Gary come by, and Ronnie, he's waving, so it was really exciting. I got to go talk to them for a few minutes as they arrived, with all that they
They
had
have
going
so
on
much
before
energy.
they do. They're amazing. So then I talked to them. There was a nice restaurant in the hotel that I ate at pretty much every day because it was really warm in Florida, like really warm. Karen and I did walk across to Starbucks one morning, which was fun. That was nice to get across there and get something. But we pretty much and on my first day, I Ubered it to Walmart and back to get some goodies for my room. So that helped with like breakfast, that kind of stuff. So anyway, so Tuesday, a few people came in and kind of sat in the atrium and talked to them. Wednesday, I sat with Mara from the Netherlands and we talked for a couple hours, and then people started coming in. Candy came in with the 614 Stitcher, and a bunch of some other people that I didn't know that I got introduced to. It was just amazing to meet so many um, more stitchers and some floss tubers as well that I get to watch. Like Carolyn from Zook was fun to sit and chat with her for a few minutes. And then we had Stephanie with Fabrics by Stephanie, um, Holly with Stitchy Pros. I mean, it was just really neat to meet all of them and just to have a good time. All of us doing the same thing, no classes, just really a fun time, laid back. The guys, Gary and Ronnie, they had it perfectly mapped out. Like the whole weekend was wonderful. So, Thursday morning, we checked in bright and early at 8 o'clock and got our goodie bag and our envelope and found a table. Um, that night was our welcome party. And then the shop annex opened Friday morning, which was amazing. So that was really fun. And then there were, like I said, Ronnie and Gary did some giveaways throughout the thing. The retreat lasted until 5 on Sunday, but for me to get back up to New York, with flights. I left bright and early in the morning on Sunday, and actually Candy did as well. So we almost shared a cab, but then the two cabs came, and you were like, "Oh no, are we together or are we separate?" So that was fun. So I got to talk to her for a few minutes, bright and early in the morning. So we got to the airport, all went well. I came home. So just a week of kind of getting back to normal and things. So I wanted to kind of go over some goodies that were in the bag and the haul that I got and some goodies that we got from people that were so, so generous and just sharing with everybody things. Um, so I'll just get started. The goodie bag that
I
you
wanna
got when
I
you
wanna
checked.
I wanna say that's something I love about the cross stitching community is just the kindness, the generosity, just the community of it all.
Absolutely, absolutely. It was so fun, and I'd walk around and to the other tables and talk to everybody, and they'd come to our table, and yeah, absolutely, just a wonderful time. Wonderful. So here is our bag from Stitching in the Wild. Isn't that
I
neat?
like I like that
And
green.
then actually the symbol here that you're probably seeing out on the GaRon's Facebook pages as well and other floss tubers, they went and had the emblem was charted and then Gary stitched it. So they passed it around to all of our tables and we could stitch our initials in it. Super, super neat. So
Oh,
some
that's
pictures
cool.
that I took in that and videos we'll probably put on our next video, like our next video, because I'm not the editing person. So that was really neat to get that bag and shove a bunch of stuff in it. Okay. So in there, we got this little quart trash can. Isn't it cute? Oh my gosh, it's so cute. And we got a keychain, which we could use for a thread drop, or you could put it on one of your bags. So that was great. And we got a pen and then they gave us a mini bag in each of our bags, and mine had flamingos. Isn't that cute?
I
Love
love
their
it. I
bags.
want
Oh
it.
my gosh. Love their bags.
You,
And my little name tag. Just, I
hey,
love it, love it. And the
when you come to
line.
Indiana, when you come to Indiana, you need to bring me that flamingo bag.
I don't think so. I don't think so. So then we had, I'm kind of probably going to be all over the place. So I hope all of you are okay with that. So then
Yeah, I'm
on
stitching.
Yep. Then on Friday night, we had our smalls exchange. Oh my gosh, they were just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So the smalls exchange that I received was from the Netherlands. I was just so I was almost crying. I mean, it was so emotional to get that from her. Um, so she gave me the pattern as well, and this is well a picture of the pattern. So this is I hope that you can see it that and
It's kind of cute.
it's just beautiful. Yeah. So here's the pillow that she gave me.
Oh,
Isn't
that is
this
so
just
cute.
gorgeous? Look at she's got Stitching in the Wild. She's got the year. And the way that she has this finished is just gorgeous.
Amazing.
Absolutely gorgeous. So she is part of the Sunday Zoom stitch that GaRon does, which I'm going to start doing. I decided I need to make time. I just need to do that, even if it's just an hour that I pop in, because those gals that came from that group, they were a barrel of fun. So, yes, I got to do that. And then she gave me a little bit of tea and this cute little ceramic from Holland.
Oh, that is so cool.
Mhm. So I have that and my pillow in my curio cabinet because it's just beautiful. And then I got a little pen with the tulip and flag. Whoops. That's
Oh, so
sweet.
cute.
So super sweet. Thank you again. It was absolutely an amazing smalls exchange. And there were some absolutely beautiful, beautiful things. So then during the retreat, people walked around and handed out, like I said, they were so generous and handed out things. So from Snickerdoodle Stitch, we got this cute little needle minder. Isn't that neat with all those different colors? So it's kind of like wild, so that was fun. And then from Jenna, the slam in the screen door, she gave us a GaRon needle minder, some bag tags. Lots of candy was around. Yeah, candy.
Nice.
So there was that. And then I got a little sticker from CZ Zook from Carolyn, which said, "Always remember you are so loved." Adorable. And then Maria at our table, our new stitcher, brought us a corner gauge, and she had them specially made for stitching in the wild. Isn't that neat?
What?
Yeah, and you still got the whole, the holes to tell you, but just awesome idea. Like she did, it was amazing.
That's
Absolutely
awesome.
amazing. Yeah, and then Stitchy Pros, we got some drop cards, which are just really neat. And they go along with one of her patterns that she had there. And then on it was a little bee charm.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, that I think I'll definitely use on some stitching. Um, and then one of the gals there, and I wish I could remember everybody's name that brought these by. She was doing some thread drops and she was beading right there on the spot. So she did this, which is she put stitch SITW with the heart 2023. I'm not sure how well you can see this. But yeah, it was just that was super cute that she brought that by. Um, and then another gal made these playing cards into stitching in the wild. I thought that was really cute too. Another drop card, another drop, thread drop. And then we got from Notorious Needle here. We got like a little needle case. Isn't that neat? This is just such a cool idea. This right here. And then we got another thread drop from one of the gals at our table. And this is magnetic, so you can put your needle there.
Well,
Um,
that's cool.
and then I got a counting pin. I didn't want to take it out of the package yet, which is really, really pretty. And then more and more candy from Laura. They were calling her Miss Costa Rica because she's from Costa Rica and she knows Ronnie. So she gave us all kinds of little goody candies.
Ooh.
And she also gave us, oh, let me take this out of here. Hold, please. It is a scissor fob that she made with the colors, and I got a little palm tree on the end. Whoops. Like this, and then there's a little
Well,
palm
ain't that
tree.
cute?
Isn't it cute? I love it. Absolutely love it. I love scissor fobs. Um, So then I came back from like lunch or something, and I had this at my place. And first, I wasn't exactly sure what it was, but first it came in candy. So I got candy, more candy. And then this little guy, isn't it adorable? It's purple.
That's cute.
It's an it's an ort. Put your orts in. Isn't that cute? I thought that was wonderful and great for traveling because it just like, folds right up flat. It's wonderful. So, that is all those kind of goodies. So then I went shopping, did some shopping. Well, first, so they were going around and they were pulling our ticket numbers they gave everybody a ticket when they checked in. And then that's what they did their drawings from. So I was super excited I won. I don't ever win at these things. So my prize for winning was a beautiful bag by Ronnie, which was these sunflowers.
Oh, isn't that pretty?
Isn't it just, it's gorgeous for summer, and that's the inside.
That's awesome.
It's absolutely beautiful. And then on top of and with it, you got the little one.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm like, oh my gosh, this is great. Perfect for a summer stitch. So now I need to fill it. So that was just wonderful. So so then um the then there were items, there were some designers that had donated patterns. And if you'll excuse my reaching for one moment, I'm going to get that. So Gary and Ronnie had some patterns that people did for the retreat. There was ink circles and Teresa Kogut. So they packaged them together. You could buy them as a kit, which I did. Um, and you could buy everything separately. They also did thread packs for the free patterns that Fox and Rabbit, Stitchy Pros, um, Rami Creations did. So I'm going to show those real quick. And it was just really nice. Like we could just go through and just grab the thread packs, which was awesome. And a lot of people started working on them. I had a huge goal while I was at this retreat to finish this backstitching on this Schipperhoy that I was doing for my husband. And I did
Talking
it. I
talk,
finished it.
talking about working on stuff. Mom is getting mad at me.
Okay, I'm not mad. No. So we joined this Owl Forest Embroidery Stitch Along, Mystery Stitch Along, and it's the Treasure Island. Well, he's already part two came out Friday. Friday? Yeah, Friday. And he's almost done. And I'm like, you're an overachiever. But that's okay. I have no problem with that. That's fine. So Teresa Kogut, who's one of my favorites, um, did a pattern for the retreat called Sunshine and Blooms. And while I was at the table, the enabling at everyone's table, but especially mine. So I signed up for Patreon with Teresa Kogut, level 4. I'm super excited. So I already downloaded her patterns for May and just really, really excited. And I wanted to do it a long time ago, but they really pushed me and okay, I did it. But this one is beautiful. It's you can see it. It's really pretty. And
Ooh,
then
I like
these are
that.
the colors. Yep, and those were the colors. I've already wrapped my DMC thread.
That's really
So
cute.
and then and the I picked there was 18 count Ada or 32 count linen. I picked 18 count Ada. It's called Grandma's Slip by X Jude Designs. And I have a very small start yesterday because we had company and I didn't get a whole lot done. But it's got like a little tint of a lemony color, a yellowy color. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it very well. Can you? Well, let's see. Let's do this. Can you see it like this? Oh, there you go. So you can see some of it. It's a really pretty, and I just started the basket.
Ooh,
Yep.
nice.
So I got the basket started. So that's where I am with that one. So that was really nice. I did not get the
That's
ink
why you're behind
circles
on the
one.
stitch along.
Probably, yeah. When we had company this weekend, one of my husband's shipmates and his wife came to town, which was really fun. So we spent time with them. So a couple freebies that we got was from Stitchy Pros was called Hog Wild, which was kind of neat. Isn't that cute? Then she also did Be Wild freebie. And several people did this one right at the retreat. And several actually were working on them at the retreat, but I had focus like on things I wanted to work on. And then this one was designed by Diane McClure at the retreat. And I would like to do this as well, called Stitching in the Wild.
Wow.
So yeah. So then Rami Creations also gave everybody GaRon colors. They're named right after GaRon. Can you see them? Aren't
Nice.
those lovely? The greens, obviously, and yeah, so that was a really nice thing. So part of Rami Creations was this was their pattern that they gave for Stitching in the Wild.
That is so
Isn't it cute?
cute.
And one of the ladies that had forgotten her smalls at home, she went ahead and stitched this little guy up really quick and gave it at the smalls exchange. So
Oh,
that
that's
was fun.
cool.
So so this is what I meant, how they had like the thread packs together. So this was the thread pack that they had in the annex that I picked up to go with the pattern.
Nice.
So that was wonderful. Oops, I'm making a mess. Then Fox and Rabbit. This, Michael, you're gonna love this one. You're gonna want to do this. This is called Come Party with Friends.
Oh
Stitching in the Wild.
yeah.
So you could change, the box, the wording in the box, but isn't that cute? That's a cute one. And I picked up the thread pack too. I probably have every one of these colors here at home somewhere, but no, I still picked up the pack. It was just convenient. It was super convenient. So in the annex, there was just a lot. There was some other projects too, or some other patterns that I'm going to go over in just a minute, but they had like hands-on design, ink circles, Erica Michaels. I'm sure I'm forgetting someone. Teresa Kogut, Ronnie made bags, Stitchy Pros. Oh my gosh, I think I'm forgetting somebody. But throughout the other videos you watch and Gary and Ronnie's video, they'll cover all of that. But it was great. It was beautifully set up. I mean, Gary and Ronnie thought of everything. And I just can't give them enough kudos. And I'm already planning my trip for next year. It'll be in Alabama. And I'm already deciding how I'm going to get there and who I'm going to pick up on the way. Like yeah. And yeah, so I'm super excited. I can't wait. I'm already counting down. Isn't that crazy? So so at the store, we can never have enough bags. I can never ever have enough GaRon bags. So I get this one. Isn't this one pretty?
I love it.
And this one is the inside. It's got like a checker. It's just gorgeous. I don't know how
It
Ronnie does
is.
it, but like the flowers go together almost perfectly. He's amazing. So then, as you all know, my husband is retired Navy. And when I walked in and saw the nautical bag, I crossed my fingers that I could get there and get it. And I was very, very lucky. I got it. So I got the smaller bag, the 12 by 13, which isn't that's just
Nice.
perfect for me. Absolutely perfect with the anchors. And I couldn't stop there. So I got the two grime guards too, the anchors and the grime guards that go with the bag.
Ooh.
Michael's laugh because he thinks I'm crazy. Yeah, I am crazy, but it's amazing. I'm super excited. I'm so excited. I have
So on the last video or two, I've said mom has a fabric obsession. It's not just fabric, it's bags.
no, it's bags too. It's bags. So yeah, it really is. So I'm gonna show you now. I'd like before I show you the stitching that I got done, which was really fun as well. I think I got a pretty good amount done for being at a retreat. Because sometimes you go to a retreat and there's just too much fun. Like StitchCon is in a couple weeks. I probably won't get much done. I try, but last year I had so much fun just talking with everybody and doing things that I didn't you know, oh no, what's wrong with my camera? Okay, so the other pack that I picked up that they had on the table for Erica Michaels, I love how she's doing these like puzzles, like the Liberty Games and the beach and All Hallows Eve. So I got the Liberty Games pack. And because it's nautical, it's going to go in my new bag I just got. Yes. And then, so here's just a few things I picked up. With Stephanie right there with fabrics, I've only worked on her fabrics like once, so I was really excited to try to get some more. So I got a 28 count Lugana called April Showers, and can you see the blue and pinks in that? It's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. And it's so soft. Absolutely beautiful. And then I got one called a test dye, which is just a 16 count blue. So I'm going to use one of those fabrics for the hands-on design that I picked up, the polar plunge. I think that these are absolutely adorable. Kathy just did an amazing job in designing these. So I got all 5 of them. And well, I hope my daughter-in-law is not close by because I'll whisper, I'm doing one for her. She can't hear me. Okay, good. So here's this one. Okay.
Ooh.
Isn't that cute? The penguin pair. And
Oh
then
yeah.
Hoof and Party. My daughter-in-law loves penguins. And then the polar bear. Oh my gosh, look at him.
That is so
This is his
cute.
face. His little face is so cute. And then, well, hello there. Isn't he adorable? Okay, I'm just in love with these. And the little walrus.
That is cute.
And he is Wally. Isn't he cute? So I couldn't help myself. So there we go. And then Hands-On Design had one that said, "Oh, say, can you see?" And I will most likely have, when I stitch it, will go into a drum. That adorable, absolutely adorable. And then I've been looking at this for a while. Hands-On Design. She does those block parties, that are in the cushions. And this one is F for flag. So I thought that was perfect for our household to put out with all of our
That's awesome.
nautical. So I just need to be able to stitch 50 hours a day. That's all. Okay. And then Stitchy Pros was super neat. Holly, she was so sweet. And I got 2 of her patterns. And then I asked her if she would sign them for me, and she did. So that was very, very sweet. So I got the Summertime Sunshine Sampler. Isn't that cute? I'm gonna put it in my little sunflower bag that I got.
That is
And
awesome. I like that.
it says, Summertime Sunshine, seas of smiling sunflowers with stems stretched skyward. And I just really enjoyed that saying. And then this one is called Red Sky, which goes right with our whole Navy sailor theme. Red sky at night, sailors delight. Red sky at morning, sailors take warning.
Oh, you guys
Isn't
send
that
that to
neat?
me.
Yes, I know you'd probably like to do that one too. Yeah. So that will be perfect as well to go with. And then she signed both of them on the back for me, which was really, really super sweet. So then our table was very enabling, like I said. So while I was sitting at the retreat, I put in an order with GaRon. I know. How many of us did that? I am sure many of us did that. So when I got home, and then they got home within, I don't know how I get mail so fast either. They got home, and I had this in like 2 days, I think. But this is from Modern Folk Embroidery, and it's the Zimmerman coverlet, a Canadian heirloom. I thought this was beautiful. Is this gorgeous? Absolutely
I need that in
gorgeous.
my life.
So, some
I need that in
ladies
my
had
life.
said it would be neat to do it variegated instead of a solid color. Some ladies talked about doing each section in a different color, like a red, white, and blue, or a fall colors, or so yeah, I have to decide like how I want to do that. Now I have to decide which colors I want to use. So now let's talk about my stitching. I took stitching And every day I had one project that was like my focus project. And then I did some back stitching on the ship ahoy. Then I got going on the back stitching on Friday, I think it was, and I just couldn't stop. So the first one of them was I worked on Oh Santa by Rosewood Manor. That this pattern came out with GaRon's Christmas box last year, which I just absolutely love Rosewood Manor anyway. So this was what I was gonna start, and I started down here with this part right here with the ho 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 and the little tree. And
So
this is as
what
far as I got.
what mom is not telling you about Ship Ahoy is she kept her promise.
I did keep my promise. Everybody should be so proud of me. So here is where I got to. Aren't those colors beautiful? Oh my gosh, I
They
just
are,
love
those are
those
pretty.
colors. Karen does a beautiful job blending her colors. Yes, I kept my promise because to let me see, Wednesday is May 31st. And I promised I would have it done. So then I also worked on Lady Justice that all of you have been following me on with Lady Justice. And um, she is done on Fortnite Fabrics 16 count. Um, and I got a little bit more of her dress done. You see it? And you can see
Oh, that
now
is
really some of
beautiful.
the, yeah. And the empty spaces are where the beads are going to go, but that's going to be the very, very last. So yeah, so now you can really see like some of the patterning in her dress. Yeah. And Gary kept saying,
That will
"Oh,
be
you'll
very
have that done
meticulous.
by Sunday." I'm like, "No, I won't have that done." So that was fun. And then Karen at our table, not knowing that we both brought the same project, we both brought Land That I Love. And I'm up in this area right here is where I'm at. But she's almost done and it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So mine is done on Fortnite Fabrics 20 count called Intense. And I did get a pretty good ways, which I think Michael's going to be very shocked. So it's still a huge piece of fabric. See?
Oh, wow.
So I got the rest of the flowers. I got these three things were a lot of color changes, but it was fun. So I got these little guys done. I started the numbers and
That
I
looks
started the
amazing.
letters. Thank you. The colors are just beautiful. And what was very ironic was Karen was doing hers on a much lighter color, more of like an oatmeal color, and mine is more blue. And just to see how the different how the threads were coming out on both of our patterns. So we did get a picture of us with our pattern, with our stitching. So a lot of the pictures I'm probably gonna put on our next video with a regular video so that Michael can do that. But it was really neat because we worked on it at the same time and we could really see like how our colors were making, popping differently. It was really neat.
Kind of like a
So
like a
now,
real time contrast and
yeah, I
contrast
mean,
and
it
compare.
was right. It was amazing. I mean, and it was so fun to be stitching on the same thing and not knowing we both brought it. And yeah, that was really fun. So I made some progress I was very happy with. Now, are you all ready for my finished piece? Michael, please make sure you look up.
Looks amazing. I'm so proud of you, Mom.
This one will get professionally framed. Thank you. So I will show it again in our next video because I met my goal and
We have video evidence
right,
that she
it is
finished it
done.
on time.
And I have a picture from the retreat. Got to ring the bell and they took my picture. And so that was really fun. So that was my recap from GaRon. And I think the other thing I'd like to say is, Obviously, they'd been planning it all year. I from the minute they announced it and registration opened, I was right there. Um, and just counting the days to get there, it was just the most amazing retreat. They thought of everything. Um, everybody, I mean, at all the tables, you could hear everybody laughing and talking and eating and snacking and from early morning, Ronnie had the room open 7 by 7, I think, every morning. I wasn't quite down there that early, until midnight. Sunday they were there till 5. I wish I would have now not left till Monday, but it was just such a relaxing, enjoyable, nurturing, and to see what everybody that came, the 90 of us, and then all what we were working on, like all of the projects we were working on and the counts that they were working on, um, and just to hear, about them and how they got there and where they were from. There were quite a few from Florida, but it was really fun. And the gal sitting next to me at our table, I'm sorry, I can't remember her name, but I knew she looked familiar and she was at StitchCon last year. So a few people there are going to StitchCon either weekend A or B. And like I said, it was just an amazing time. I really enjoyed it, the fact that we just came and we could stitch for 4 solid days. The just stitch as much as you want. There was no class to attend. Because sometimes when you have a retreat and there's a class, you worry about your class and then you have to work on that class project. And so it was really nice just to have 4 days of stitching. That's all we did. And talking. And it was, I just can't say enough good things. And I just wanted to give a huge shout out to Gary and Ronnie for all the work that they did. Along with Kathy helped, and I believe Karen. Kathy helped with the cash register piece and helped Ronnie and Gary quite a bit. So I
And
just want to thank you to all of those people behind the scenes.
I'm excited to hopefully, fingers crossed, be able to
Yep.
make it next year.
Yes. So hoping that he can do that.
So
We'll be
I'm
in
gonna love four
Alabama
days of
first.
straight
Yep.
stitching.
hmm it will be in Alabama, so that will be neat. Never been to Alabama, so I'm excited about that. So yeah. So as soon as, and I look forward to seeing what the guys come up with for the next retreat. I'll definitely be there. So again, so thank you everybody for joining us and listening through the recap. I know you probably already watched a bunch, but just super fun to share everything. So Michael and I will be recording um, this coming Saturday will be our 2 weeks. Yep. The second, no, the third, June 3rd.
2 more weeks.
Oh, 2 more weeks. Oh, that's right, because I'm going to be in Indiana. So we're going to record while I'm in Indiana. It'll be nice because we'll be next to each other. We'll probably do it at the hotel, I think. I'm not sure. And we'll actually be in the same room, and that will be fun. So spend a few days with him and Kayla and my mom. My mom's coming down from Michigan, and then I'm off to
And we may
Cincinnati.
have a special guest.
My daughter-in-law may join us too, which will be fun. And I'm trying to think what else I have going on. Oh, so I'll get to Cincinnati. So Wednesday morning, I leave for Cincinnati. I'm probably going to run by Keepsakes first and head over to the hotel. I have an early check-in, but I doubt I'll be able to check in by like 11. I'm probably early afternoon and see who all is around. I think some of my table mates from last year will already have arrived. So get to see them and get StitchCon started. So I'm super excited. So I guess that's it from here. We will talk to you all in a couple weeks. Bye.